EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Sentinels of Mexico City taking on the Indianapolis Colts. The first quarter of the season already in the rearview mirror, and off we go in Week 5 on EA Sports. Taken at the goal line. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. Now the fourth-year man, it's Cam Akers. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 15. That's out to the flat for Akers. And they're able to bring him down at the 20. That'll give him 8 that time. And now 3rd down and 6 to go. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Dancing to his left. And the defense loses him. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So the big play nullified, a legal forward pass.
And maybe we know why they were able to get such a good chunk of yardage on that play. That pass was illegal.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move here on the opening drive of the game. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Smith. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it's 2nd down.
2nd and 4 at the 9-yard line.
They run with the all-pro from a couple of years ago, Jonathan Taylor. Oh, but he's going to be met behind the line and taken down.
Brought down back at the 14-yard line.
Throwing on 3rd down, Smith. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. DeAndre Hopkins, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Colts get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. So it takes them just 3 plays here to find the end zone. And you remember, of course, this was all set up by their defense.
Yeah, they got the stop on 4th down, so I imagine the offense said to their defense, thank you very much for this great starting field position. And like you said, 3 plays later, they're in the end zone.
Here's Martin now following the score as he'll send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And last time, went for it on fourth, didn't get it. We'll see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game. And sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. That's into the hands of Akers, complete. And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. Going out wide here, and he finds Akers. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
And already down 7-0 after the touchdown a minute ago, so a 3-and-out here would not be ideal for them. Nice job finding his receiver there, and they get the first down.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. You look at this Colt defense. They find themselves just a couple of spots outside of the top 10 defending the pass, number 12 in the league.
I think if you talk to their head coach, you'll get a nice answer about how much he likes his team and what they're doing. But at the end of it, he would admit there's definitely room to improve.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Throwing the out route incomplete. That's Palmer. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. Well, there's a new man here under center. What do you think they saw to acquire him, Charles?
I think they went back to their old scouting reports because those never go away. And I think that they liked him when he was coming out of school. Didn't have the opportunity to get him. But now with this opportunity, they think they can get him back to his former level.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
This is certainly a team that has proven it likes to target its backs through the air and defensively. They were aware of that and certainly were prepared on that throw.
So they'll come up after the incompletion for 2nd down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. That's taken in by Palmer. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. So they hit pay dirt, but don't count it yet. There's laundry on the field. We'll see what the penalty flag is about. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. PAT up and good by Rosas. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here. A gain of 11 to kick off the drive, and it's a quick first down. Play action. It's Smith. Going deep for Hopkins. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
Oh, timing is everything on a route like this. He tried to drive that football into a tight spot. And if you're a little early or a little late, chances are there's going to be someone there. And sure enough, this one's going the other way.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Try to get it to Williams, but it's intercepted. down the left sideline. That's not one that he's going to want to remember, but he had to get it out of the way at some point, his first career interception.
And if he's the guy that they think he is, he's not laughing it off, but he's also not going to let it affect him as the game proceeds. He's going to go back out there, still be the same confident kid, the reason that they drafted him, and go out and play.
And they'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. A give for Taylor running right side. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12.
At the 28-yard line.
Now a play fake, and it's Smith. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
It's pretty early in the game, but they've already tried to establish him not just as a runner, but as a receiver as well. Didn't happen there, but I wouldn't be surprised at all to see them try again shortly.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. Now Geno. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off.
And, partner, I think this is where long-term starters in the NFL separate themselves from the rest of the pack, because there's still 3 full quarters left in this one. More than enough time to move past a pair of early mistakes and find a way to lead your team to a win. Mental resiliency, a characteristic every NFL team's looking for in their quarterback.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. He'll look to throw. Pass complete to Akers on the out route. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Finding his target, it's Trey McBride. On the move past the 40. Look at the big fella go. And finally taken down at the 4-yard line. They're going to look to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. From 4 yards out. And his guys have taken the lead. Rosas now to add the PAT. It's up and good, and it's 14-7 now here in the first quarter. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he's able to get this across the 20, but not by much, as he's marked down officially at the 21. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite of that level and not of that age. But I remember
I was going for the age.
I remember looking over at him, and he was smiling. And I thought, what is he smiling about? It's because he had enough confidence in himself that that was a fluke. And he went out and played pretty well the rest of the day.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Again, it's Taylor. And some room to work. And he'll get it out a couple yards shy of midfield at the 48. Give the Colts 13 yards and a 1st down.
Exactly what they needed right there, because they needed to use the ground game to take some pressure off, because the quarterback's been struggling a little bit.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. A throw out wide caught by Hopkins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
The Colts at a disappointing 0-4 through the first month of the year. It's been really a lost first month of the season, that's for sure.
And they still believe they have potential. They still believe they're a good team. But they have to absolutely start showing it right now. 0 for 4? That doesn't even sound right to them. But let's face it, you are what your record says you are until you break out of it.
Off of play action, here's Smith. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, he certainly didn't like what he saw at all from the coverage on his primary reads, and he didn't even have any luck trying to get back to his safety valve. Give defensive credit. Coverage was in lockdown mode everywhere.
They'll try and run for the 1st with Taylor. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. Here we go on 4th. Smith. And this pass caught by Gray. And he is going to have a Colts 1st down, and he'll have it by plenty, as it turns out to be a big gainer there on 4th down. To the right side, this is Taylor. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. Taylor not going anywhere. He'll lose a couple back to the 6. That sends him 2 yards in the wrong direction and leads to 2nd down.
The short field shrinks even more with the type of bodies they brought in on that play. Those extra tight ends, they weren't able to secure their blocks, and that one ended up going backwards.
To throw on 2nd down is Smith. This will be caught at about the 5. And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
49, flip it off, 49. Check 59, cover. No ball. Hey, trio left.
Now Smith on 3rd and goal. He's got a man. It's Sutton. That's complete. Touchdown, Colts. Cortland Sutton, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Colts are an extra point away from drawing level.
All drives that result in points hurt a defense, but when they are the sustained variety, play after play, and they just can't get off the field and stop them, that can be demoralizing.
Point after, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
2nd and 2. Into the hands of Hendershot. Finding room at midfield. Shreds him with a stiff arm. And finally taken down at the 35-yard line. So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And this will be well too low for him to bring in. It's incomplete. Maybe a little over-anxious in the pocket there. He just didn't look comfortable on that throw.
No, he didn't, because it wasn't his normal fluid delivery. And I think he might have had it right. Wasn't really confident with what he saw downfield and almost felt like he wanted to pull that one back.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. They'll look to throw again. Throw left side complete. That's Williams. 2nd quarter, 2 minutes to go. Tie ball game. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both larger than life.
No doubt about it.
But you're stuck with me in this booth,
yes,
and he's miles away and smiling.
And happy.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains.
Back to throw again. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Bryce Callahan.
And the Colts are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell.
Well, their defense got them the football with an interception. They trot out there, Charles, in the very first play. They give the football right back.
Brandon, I almost expect you coming like an auctioneer. We've got 2, we got 2. Do I hear 3? Remember, it was 2 in a row. Would we hit 3 in a row? Because these offenses, they got to be a little bit more careful as they go forward. These defenders, they're locked in and really focused.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is, that's a pass he's got to have and a pass he should have caught.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here.
That's out to the flat for Akers.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. They're going to need to get up and set in a hurry. Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And this is caught by Williams. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
They'll run out of the gun with Akers.
And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now that's exactly what you want on a 1st down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning.
And he will take this one in for a touchdown.
Cam Akers, his 1st rushing touchdown on the year. And the Sentinels will take the lead here in the final minute of the 1st half.
Rosas good with the extra point, and the lead is now 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Open man here is Conklin. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half. And a nice gain of 21 yards.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
One play has him up past the 40 already, and another first and 10.
13 next.
They'll fake it. Now Smith. And that is incomplete. Down to 15 seconds now. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better. Got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Smith, an incomplete pass on first down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. And this is incomplete. Oh, he looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Oh, I don't know if he's sensing contact to come or what, but that's a ball he'd love to have back. That could have gone for big yardage, but it just didn't want to stay in his hands. That's a tough break.
So now 3rd and 10. They had the big play to start the drive, but 2 incompletions since. They'll fake the handoff. Now Smith. Sutton reeling it in on the left side. Then he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out.
Well, there's no disputing. He's made some poor throws in this first half, but this was a good one. And you can bet this is an offense that isn't going to pull back. They believe in what he can do. So all you can do is look forward, and they pick up a first down.
And unless this is a quick incompletion, this is likely the last play here of this first half. Running straight ahead, Taylor. A solid stiff arm. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. So we have reached halftime with a touchdown. That's the difference on the scoreboard.
Final adjustments taking place in both teams' locker rooms. We're closing in on the second half. And to bring it your way, let's go back up to Indianapolis and rejoin Brandon and Charles.
Okay, Coach. Yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Colts getting the football first, and they trail here as we are back underway in quarter number 3. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. Well, Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the second quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
On second down, it's Taylor. And he'll get about 3 up past the 25. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
Throwing on third down, Smith. Goodwin able to haul it in. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Excellent play there on third down. Give him 25 yards.
First and 10, Taylor now.
And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield.
Hey, Tony. Let's go.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
And another negative play there as they stop him again. Just a loss of a yard there, but it's not going to help. Now they face a 3rd and 14.
I know they've got to be careful not to go to the well too often, but it's a fine line, isn't it? Because sometimes if you've got success, you want to just keep pounding away.
But no success there. They rallied quickly on the defensive end. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. No chance to get away there for Smith as he goes down. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They snap it to Smith. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. A surprising move to go for it, and predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off, and the ball will go over on downs on the short side of the field. They'll try and start this drive in the air. He's going to air one out. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And the Colts are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go.
They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. The tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down.
Second down, another run with Taylor.
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
That was an example of excellent defense there. They stumped him. So now he brings up a 3rd down situation. If I'm calling plays here, I make sure I put it in the hands of my quarterback and get it to a receiver real fast. I'm not running the ball here.
On 3rd down, here's Taylor.
And boy, he is very close to a 1st down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short.
An audible here to get a new look. They'll run for it. It's Taylor.
And this is going to be nowhere close. Needed some inches and ended up losing yardage. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And now, goodness, possession's going to go over right at the 10-yard line. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked right around the 17. Now they'll throw here out of the gun.
He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield.
And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. They've been so good on 3rd down all day long. Can they convert another here on 3rd and goal? Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt that timing.
Rosas' kick is good.
So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
After the field goal, here's Rosas to kick it away.
From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And they're coming off a fourth down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
And what they want to do is play off the momentum the defense gave them. Only giving up the 3 points in that situation after they failed on fourth down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
Now a throw here to his running back. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 16 yards the pickup there. The Colts have a first down. Play action. It's Smith. Wide open receiver complete. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Smith throwing again.
That's to the tight end, Mallory.
2 chunk plays in a row. The last one was over 20 yards, and so is this one.
Now we're 1st and 10 at the 11. Running left, Taylor.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That loss of 3, a rare stumble on a promising drive. Here's 2nd and 13. Throwing now is Geno.
This will be swung out wide for Taylor.
And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. They'll give him 4 yards there. And that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9. 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. The offense on 3rd down, they're at 50%, 4 for 8. This is 3rd and 9. Off of play action, here's Smith. He'll find his man, that's Taylor again. That's going to bring up 4th down, only a gain of 2 there. He got out of bounds, that's a good thing, but still short of the first.
And now, since this brings up 4th down, the defensive play caller, grab your nerves, because now you don't want to be so amped up that you give them a first down by getting out of your lanes, but you also don't want to just lay back and let them have it easily.
All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Now it's Martin to do the honors after the made field goal.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a 1-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot of it.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
And he will have a first down here at about the 40. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive continues.
I like that run right there, partner. Not the flashiest run, not the one that's going to break for big yardage, but he understands the situation, and taking care of the football, paramount, and he got it done.
Nursing that slim lead, you're exactly right. Hold on to that ball. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They'll look to throw now on first down. He's airing it out for Williams.
And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. They'll find Williams on the slant. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 36. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Sliding out of the pocket. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I like his thought process and his ability to move and get downfield. But what I didn't like was the final decision, to go out of bounds. They want to keep the clock moving. Instead, they give the defense an extra timeout.
2nd and 1. Eluding the pressure right. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
Here we go.
Back to throw now on first down. Got his tight end. That's complete. That's McBride. Touchdown! Trey McBride from 19 yards away. And the Sentinels look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. PAT up and good by Rosas. And the lead now up to 14. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But
and his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Riley Moss across midfield. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. Well, certainly not on their side offensively. They had to take some chances, but that interception will further hinder their already slim chance at victory.
Yeah, and you're talking about time not on their side, but it certainly is on the defense's side, and they understood that. They knew they had to press it a little bit, and they planned accordingly, and what a benefit for them, able to pick that one off and hopefully put this game away.
A pass there over the middle to start things out. It's a 13-yard pickup as the downs reset. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. They'll look to throw here on first down. It's Williams on the catch. And he's going to be taken down right at the 10-yard line. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. And inside the 5 here before he's out of bounds right at the 3. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
You know what I like about that play? He didn't try to do too much on first down. He took what the defense gave him, put together a solid gain to bring up 2nd and manageable. Now they have a couple of plays to pick up just a few yards and a new set of downs.
And the D not yielding much there. He's only going to get a yard to about the 2. On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mike Williams. A 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Sentinels have pretty well put it away here in the 4th quarter. Rosas good with the extra point. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This fielded right at the goal line. And he will make it to the 20-yard line and no further.
At their own 20-yard line.
Hey, way to make a play! Yeah, keep it up!
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And you hate to see this for them, but they're looking at yet another loss to begin this season. Things really going from bad to worse as they trail here starting this drive 1st and 10 in the 4th quarter. He's going up top for Taylor. Oh, this is taken in. It's complete. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Now Smith. Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Geno now to throw. And he drops it incomplete. And their struggles continue here.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on 3rd.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, give him a little dap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Now back to throw. He's airing it out for Williams. It's caught inside the 25. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now it looks like he'll throw here. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
As a corner, you have to be able to run with guys step for step downfield of man coverage and make up ground quickly in zone. You have to put yourself in position to make plays, just like that one we saw there.
Throwing the out route, incomplete. It's Palmer. And a good gain here of 9 from the 19 down to the 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Denzel Perryman.
And the Colts are going to get it back here just shy of the 20.
The Indy offense at the line and set to go. We're facing a big 4th quarter deficit here. Things not looking good. You know, this offense, though, they've been in the top half of the NFL so far this season. But in this one, well, their defense has really struggled. Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
Looks like they're going to keep throwing till the bitter end. This one's long since over, but give them credit. They're going to go down fighting. That one, incomplete.
Smith, an incomplete pass on 1st down. Now it's 2nd and 10. Now Geno.
That one into the hands of Hopkins downfield. He's across midfield.
And down to the 28-yard line. Now they got to get to the line quickly. On first down, Smith. Open man here is Conklin. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down. From the red zone now, Smith. Touchdown, Colts. DeAndre Hopkins with career touchdown number 75. And the Colts have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Smith toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
I don't know about you, but I can't wait for a few years of 2-point tries and see what the data tells us, because a lot of teams want to throw the ball in this situation, this time unsuccessfully. I just wonder if maybe running the ball might be the way to go.
With it moved up from the 3 to the 2, you would think maybe a few more attempts at running.
I think stats over time may bear out that running the ball will at least be the equal of throwing it in that situation.
Come on. Hey.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on first down. And he'll bring this one inside the 35. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock stops with 23 seconds to go in the game. 2nd and 3. Throw right side, complete to Williams. And he is going to have a first down here, and that should be the one that seals a victory. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. He'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. But thankfully, this is corralled by the offense, so they will, in fact, hold on to the football. When that ball popped free, we could hear it all the way up here. Those guys down on the field alerting everyone of the fumble. He's lucky that his offensive mates picked him up and jumped on it.
Yeah, and you have to think to yourself, and I'm sure they've been echoing it on the sideline and into the huddle. Guys, we have the lead.
And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And the Colts are going to take over once again, and they'll have it at their own 8-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. One last throw here for Smith. He'll buy some time right. He's going to let it fly. And that is going to officially draw the curtain on this one as the last throw intercepted. Picked off by A.J. Terrell. And that will write a finish to this ball game. So this crowd will not go home happy. It's a victory for our visitors, and it's going to be their defense that gets the ink in the headlines tomorrow, and for good reason. They forced 5 turnovers in this game.
And while we were watching this game